You read the directions. I'm not you. You not me. I'm just giving you a little bit of information just so you know that you don't have to pay somebody else to do this for you. You can do it yourself if you want to. You are able. You are able. You're capable. You're amazing. And life is about experiences. So have some.
Welcome back. On this episode, Reka is going to show you how she installs a new mailbox. Yay! Okay, so this is what the mailbox looks like. It's similar to the one I have already. It's a good size. I like the little flag on the side. My other one is doing the gangsta lean because of the wind and the weather. So I'm just showing you what this one looks like. And the brackets that I need to use that are kind of bent up on my old post. So this is what the brackets look like. I want to let you know this is a mailbox for the type of post that I have. These are some new numbers that I'm going to put on the side of the mailbox. So when the mail person drives up, they see my number. And the numbers, they kind of adhere to the side of the mailbox. If you're creative, you have a Cricut machine, you can probably make these on your Cricut machine. But I'm going to keep it simple. I don't feel like doing all that. So I just bought it like this. I'm going to put it right on the side. They peel right off like a sticker. And I typically don't read instructions. I go by what it looks like. I'm a visual person. So I'm just going to do it. There's probably a quicker, easier way to line all of this up. I typically like to do things freehand. I may have to go back and adjust stuff later, but I'm going to find a way because I'm rigging Reka and I will rig some shit. But this is what I'm going to do. I may speed this up a little bit. And voila, it is on the mailbox. So now I have to put the other numbers. And y'all, I feel like I'm definitely making this harder than it has to be. See, don't be like me. Y'all could have looked at the directions, or I could have looked at the directions. It tells me here, use the damn scraper and see.
You know what I could have did? I could have just left all the papers on and then peeled them off at the same time. Oh well. It's really gonna be outside, so I don't care. Y'all don't need to know my whole address though. I mean, it's just the number of a steal. You don't need to know that. So, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record while I'm outside actually doing it. So I may take some photos and put it on here. But just to show you for these hinges, it shows you on the bottom, on the back, how to do it. The brackets. Did I say bracket? I said hinges. So. Choose two. So they have them going like this. Like this. And you just find how wide yours is. Right here. And then you're going to connect one screw to one side, one screw to the other side, and then put a screw in the middle. So we have one screw. Then we have, what you call this? A nut? Is a nut? Yeah. So you put that piece in here. I'm only going to do one side at a time right now. So this, put the nut at the bottom. And you can move this. Can you see? You can turn it to the side. If it's in the way. Alright, tighten it up. I usually put my thumb down, but you can use a screwdriver if you want. I'm not doing all that. It's about keeping it simple. So, oh yeah, you're gonna learn. I like to make little songs. Little songs up. So I'm gonna do the other side the same way. I can put this way. Do it so you can see me. So I can still turn that to the side. I didn't tighten too much. I'm gonna put that here. Can you see me? Let's see. Screw that. Screw that. Screw that. It's the nut. I'm a nut. In a hut. Screw that on. Make sure it's straight. I'm not gonna zoom in. I'm not gonna zoom in. Maybe I'll bring it up close to you so you can see. That's what that looks like in there. Both sides. But we want them both to be facing this way. See? Facing this way. And the way we're gonna put it into the mailbox stand outside is we're gonna put this screw in the middle. The post. I say stand. That's gonna go right here in the middle. And then once we put it into the post, then we're gonna put this at the bottom of that. Now I can bring a screwdriver outside so I can tighten it up as I go. But I'm gonna do the other side and then put the other number on the side of the mailbox. My mail person comes down the street this way. So I'm only gonna do the numbers on one side. Don't need to be on the other side. So I'm just gonna be quiet. And I'm gonna do this. And I noticed it had, what's this other screw for? I don't need those. So it seems like, okay, you know what I just noticed, and I'm glad I caught this. It has a different type of screw. So there's two different screws. One is flat and one is pointy. So the pointy ones, I guess just in case it's a wood post or something like that, then you want to put the pointy ones in the middle. So I'm going to take this one out. See, I don't read directions. I look at pictures. I look at pictures, but I've already looked at my mailbox outside to see what was needed and to see how it was already together and why it was falling apart. So that's how I knew where things would go. I just didn't know what this kit had in it. So yes. And I guess if I'm giving instructions or showing somebody else, no, I'm showing y'all how I do it. This is how I do it. So if you get something similar to this, you read the directions. I'm not you. You not me. I'm just giving you a little bit of information just so you know that you don't have to pay somebody else to do this for you. You can do it yourself if you want to. You are able. You are able. You're capable. You're amazing. And life is about experiences. So have some. I'm a fixer. I like to be creative. I like to put things together. I like to build things. But I also like it to be simple. So, and cost effective. Like this stuff wasn't that much money. My husband was about to buy a whole brand new mailbox, post, dig up the ground. That shit was a lot of money. I was like, no. Let me take the lead on this one. And then I'll be mad when I gotta take the lead on stuff and I don't really want to. But I got a choice, right? So, okay. All right, I said I was gonna fast forward this and I'm running my mouth. Well. You know what else I just noticed? You know what else I just noticed? You know what the fuck I just noticed? Okay, so I just noticed something. But it's cool because I have a fix for that. So my other mailbox, the reason that it's doing a gangsta lean right now and it's kind of like that is because it's missing two nuts. It's missing two nuts. So the nut that you put at the bottom to keep the screw from coming out, my post is metal. It's not wood like this. So if yours is like mine, you're going to need to keep at least two of the old screws. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the flat ones. I do have the flat ones outside that I can take from the sides, and then I have the nuts that come with it. So I'm going to use those in the center to keep it together, and I'll show you a picture of it. So I'm not going to use this. It's not going to help me. So I'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like. See you in a minute.
So y'all don't judge me. This is what my mailbox looks like right now. This is my metal post. I had black electrical tape on here at first, but yeah, it's like, yeah, yeah, door's gone, mailbox ain't got no roof. Well, I guess it ain't a roof, but you get to see that they're similar to each other. Well, you see the screws are already in there, so I'm going to, you see what it looks like underneath? See that the nut in the middle and the brackets that are already there? The brackets were bent. They were bent, and so I'm going to put the new one on, and I'm just going to take that nut or those nuts from, so that one's missing, but I can take one from the side. Ooh, my camera. I'm going to take one from the side, and then I'll show you once it's on. Voila, we are all done. Look at that, look at that. It's all screwed on. It's not rigged. All screwed in. Look at that. All right, we're done. Now the mail person can come by and drop the mail off. My mail won't be soggy. It won't be flying down the street. Yeah. Put my little flag up. All right.
If you try it, let me know.